What's going on? CJ here. I wanted to go over a rant a little bit. Just go for a little rant about why I really don't like how the jewelry is on Flyff. Whatever Flyff game you're playing, it just seems like we're missing something in this department. If you like what I'm talking about, or you want to support the channel, consider subbing to the channel, liking it if you like the channel or video, dislike it if you don't. It's up to you. Comment down below. Liking it and commenting down below helps me reach other people, and I wanted to have a little discussion a little bit. I just think we're missing out when it comes to, you know, accessories, i.e. jewelry. I don't know why they're just called accessories, but and right here it's called jewelry. It's okay. So I believe like we're missing out on some stuff. I think that they should be buffed per se, especially in the necklace department. So let's go over the earrings. The earrings, I don't think they're the damage and the defense one is significant enough until you like get them into higher forms of them, which takes money. It takes a lot of money. Okay, like it takes a lot of money just to leveling up through all the fails and stuff like that. After you get to 5, it starts to get very rough, very rough. So I'm not talking about decreasing that. Hey, I think it should be harder the higher you go, and then but the rewards should be a lot better. Let's look at the other side of it. So when you're talking about the vigor ring, this gives you 21 strength. Okay, yeah, plus 15, 21. Okay, cool beans. A little bit higher would be nice, but it's more or less fair. But when you're talking about for the health, plus 3, it gives you health, and it's only 190. Okay, I know it may be a little bit more, but we can pick up, we can eat food that gives you more health, 20% of our health. That's more than one. That's way more whenever you're talking about playing a tank or something like that. That's way more, because that's pretty much, this goes on everything, because I think that the MP plus the MP, it's so insignificant that it doesn't even matter. You can get better things, or sometimes your MP is just way higher because it comes from a weapon that gives you a lot. And then your FP, like who's using all this FP that much? Like who's using it that much? When we have infinite amounts with our consumables on private servers, you pretty much have infinite amounts. Let's be honest, you pretty much do. So like the necklaces are useless. To buff the necklaces, either buff the ratio, well these don't even count, but buff the ratio for the healing. Okay, buff the ratio for the healing, and then for these you'd have to buff the ratio pretty high, so I don't think it's gonna be even worth it. But the little extra stats from that would be nice. How about this? Make it to where after 5 you unlock an awaken for it. All right, it could be awaken from you know the chest or the weapons, whatever, depending on you know which one it is or something like that. But unlock let them unlock the awaken, and then after 5, it was from 5 to 10 you have 2 awaken slots on there, and then from 10 to 15 you have 3, or just keep it at after 10 you just have 2, and then at 20, once you finally get 20, you get a 3rd awakening on those. I think every player would appreciate that extra thing, so let's just go extra mile. Gives you a reason to upgrade these. All right, and at max level for everything, it would be nice to max level, boom, you have 1 awaken for these, right? Just buff the ratios for the defensive ones, and then at the end of all of them, let them have an awaken. Just one on you know, the earrings and stuff like that, on the earrings and the regular rings. And but for these, let them have like a little level up scale. It doesn't even have to be at 10, because maybe 10 will be a little bit easy if you got the money. Well, it'll still be a lot, but at 15, it would be cool to get a second one. And then at 20, which the difference between 15 and 20 is hella big, and the difference between 1 and 20 is crazy. So, or 3 and 20, because you can get the first ones for free. So let those have a decent buff. I think that is a good way to go about it, because personally, we need help in this department. Like, no one really cares about the. I've never seen anybody selling the chains. No one's selling the chains. No one's blinging out the chains or anything like that, because they don't really do too much. I wish I could like check out people's gear or whatnot. I think it's automatically closed or whatnot, but like, you don't really have an extra advantage on these. I've talked with some of my community members, and we've all agreed there's something that we're missing in this department. Something that we're missing here. And I think it would be really awesome if we were able to do something with that. Maybe unlock it, or even if at the least, at the end of it, once you finally get to 20, you get an awaken slot in there. Something to help, or maybe you could bind cards to them. Maybe for the defensive ones, defense cards. For the offensive ones, offense cards. For the ones that are, let's say, FP and those, maybe some cards that would help, you know, in that area, or, you know, help put crits or basic element. I don't know, anything to help make this better. Like, imagine if you had this and you had a crit value on it, like a nice good crit value. That would be pretty nice. It would be extremely decent. Plus crit damage, or plus crit chance. Like, any of these with crit chance, then it just makes it even more valuable, because you could just get that extra oomph in it. It'll be good for the market. People could sell them once they're at high level. You can make bank, like bank. But that would help. That would definitely help. That was my rant. I just wanted to put that out there, because I think we do need help. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. This was something that I wanted to talk about for quite some time. So thanks so much, you guys. Please be safe and careful. Have an awesome day. I'll check you guys later.